Hey guys, I'm shooting on location today with the Jetta for something different. Just want to take you for a drive and remind everybody again of how awesome it is. It's the 2010 Volkswagen Jetta Wolfsburg edition, 2.0 liter turbo with a 6-speed Dsg key. So yeah, I just want to take you for a drive, tell you how much I love it. But you guys already know that. This car is really sporty to drive. As you know, it's got the same engine and transmission as the Volkswagen GTI and a sport-tuned suspension. If I were to compare it to the Focus, I'd compare it to somebody dancing. The Fusion, you can't really get around it being a mid-size family sedan. It's kind of heavy. It's about 3,600 pounds. I think this one's like 32 or 3 or something. I'm not quite sure. But the Fusion's kind of like a fat lady who can really hold her own out on the dance floor. You know, she'll do it and she can keep up, but she can't match the immediacy of something as taut and agile as a smaller little dancer person. I don't really know how else to describe that. So the Fusion can do the calypso, but this thing can really master it. I don't know. Especially, here's the card coming. You especially notice it with the initial turn in. This car is much sharper than the Fusion. The Fusion's a little bit relaxed until you throw it into a corner. So the Fusion's still fun, but you don't match the immediacy or the sportiness of the Jetta. And that's what really makes this car a blast to drive, is the immediate responses. The only complaint I have is the brake pedal feel. It doesn't modulate well at all. And 25,000 miles later, still love it. This is one of those cars that you know you're gonna love it as soon as you drive it. When I took it off the lot for the first time, it had 51 miles on it, and by the time I was in third gear out on the main road, and you know with the DSG that doesn't take long to hit third gear, I was just in love with this thing, and 25,000 miles later, we still love our Jetta to death. So here we go. This is a chance for you to see how well the Dsg Down Shifts on its own when you're going down a hill. It's kind of like Honda's grade logic system. This is a really steep hill. And it doesn't do it until your foot starts going on the brake. Straight is the short way home, but the Wolfsburg edition was made for the long way home. Okay, you know what? The speed limit really needs to be 50. 35 just does not cut it, especially in a car like this. But maybe that's a good thing it's not, because I went to high school with somebody who was actually killed driving a Volkswagen Jetta on this road, passing somebody up here. Although it was very old and from the 90s, you do not pass on a blind corner, or you will get hit by an Audi A6. Yeah, it was like right up here. God, that was bad when that happened. It's a beautiful road, though. Smooth and quiet. A little bit of turbo whistle there. This is just one of those cars that makes me genuinely happy to drive it every single time I get in it. Very few cars can do that, you guys know me. But I can see why my mom doesn't want to get rid of this car ever. We really do love our Jetta. There's the old red mill, and there's Joe's Snack Bar, which has awesome frickin' french fries. No, Transit Connect is not coming, so here we go. Whee! Here's another measure of how good a car is. If somebody bound me up and tied me and said, this is the only car I'm ever going to be able to drive for the rest of my life, I don't think I'd be too disappointed.